Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I need to be really careful with my movements because my phone is balanced on a very wobbly tripod on top of a very wobbly stack of books on top of my bed. And the reason that I am filming on my bed with this rather pathetic background at the moment is because this is the most bookish place in my apartment that doesn't also look like, oh my god, a rubbish dump. And the reason for that is because today I've decided to be a booktuber. It's been a while since I filmed any videos. The last videos I filmed, I believe, were the vlogs in Indonesia last summer, and it's been a while. However, since the beginning of this year, I've been slowly getting back into reading. Me and Hayden discovered book boxes and special edition books, and it has all become a bit of an obsession. Today I'm planning on filming two different videos. This video is going to be my review of the May Fairyloot Box, and the other video I'm going to be filming today is a book haul of books that I have purchased since the beginning of this year. We'll talk about that in the next video. This video is, trying not to knock over all of the equipment, is the Fairyloot May. I don't know what month. The months confuse me. Anyway, to be completely honest, I have opened this already because me and Hayden share these boxes, and this was the first ever Fairyloot box that I have received. We were just really excited and we opened it as soon as I got home from work that day, and so I do know everything that's in this box. So instead of this being an unboxing per se, it's going to be more of like a review slash my thoughts on this month's box. And also, for any of you who have not seen what's this box or just like unboxings, it's like an unboxing for you, because I have in fact put everything back in this box the way that it was when we opened it so that I can show you. But yeah, let's just crack into it. Oh my god. There we go. And there goes the spoiler card. So the theme for it was May. The theme for May was Feuding Gods, and this was a fandom neutral box. For those of you who don't know, every month for these subscription boxes, they come with a theme with art based sort of around the themes of the book. This month is a fandom neutral box, which means that all of the items, which are usually based on other book series, the items in this box are not based on book series, but just on the general theme of the month, which is Feuding Gods. So a lot of mythology, a lot of gods, that kind of thing basically. But yeah, and then on the back of this card is like information about the items and the book. But yeah, so that was the art this month. We have a winged god and a dark one fighting. We have paper. Oh, not that this box probably would have needed it, as this is the first thing that's on top, and it's pretty well padded for the rest of the box. So this is the first item in the box. It is a canvas organizer for your shelves. Anyway, popped open and it looks like this. So it's got the same design on both sides here and here. It's got little handles, and you can just pop this on your shelves and put things in it. So I'm probably going to use this to organize some books, which is great. I can put my some of my new books in here. My paperbacks I think would fit in here pretty good as like a little TBR basket. And it says on it ad astra per aspera, which I don't know what it means. Maybe I'll pop it up on the screen here because I can't be bothered to look it up right now. And it's got this like Roman design on it, so it looks very, or like Grecian, I'm not sure which one. Anyways, yeah, so that is the first item. Very functional. I liked it. The next item, which they teased on Instagram, and it is a tote bag with this bookshelf design on it, which is the same on both sides. And I really love this bag, and I have been using it ever since we first opened this box, which was a while ago now. As you can see, the sort of main part of the bag and down at the bottom is like marble. And then on the bookshelf design, it's got these books on it. They're all like actual books. So like we've got The Odyssey by Homer, Circe, Song of Achilles, Electra, Lore Olympus,
Prometheus, The Iliad, Percy Jackson, Lore, The Star-Touched Queen, Lovely War, Aristotle, Ariadne.
We've got like these sort of Greek inspired touches as well. It's all very Greek. We've got more columns. I think this is really nice. It's a very fun and academic looking tote bag, which who doesn't love? It's very like light academia, which is another great item in my opinion. And like I said, I have been getting a lot of use out of it the last few weeks. I've been taking it to work, taking it shopping. 10 out of 10 item in my opinion. The next item in the bag is a pin. So this is the Valkyrie helmet pin. I initially thought that this would be based on like the book Valkyrie, but it is meant to be fandom neutral, so I'm assuming that it's just based on Norse mythology and the Valkyries. This pin is so cool. So it's got the metal pin backs. I know that it's useful because I have quite a lot of pins that have the rubber backs and they fall off all the time, so I'm really happy to see that these have the metal ones, and there's 2 of them, so it won't be spinning. I'm thinking of either putting these pins on the tote bag, or if we get another pin banner, hopefully in one of the boxes coming up soon, we can display them on the pin banner. But like, I just love pins, and oh, look at it, it's so nice. It's gold and white, it's got the wings. I love a good pin. And this is a really nice one. The next item I thought was a bit of a weird item, but considering the other, I was gonna say other 4, but the pin is quite a small item as well, but considering the other 3 items, this is like a little bit of a meh item in my opinion. It is a wooden postcard. It's like a fun little touch, but like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like if I had like big bookshelves, you know, like all those fancy booktubers have, then maybe I would like display this on a Greek mythology shelf or something like that. But as it happens, I don't. I have a very small apartment with lots of clutter in it already, as you can tell. So I'm not entirely sure what we are gonna do with this. On the front, it's got this like painting of Mount Olympus. And then on the back, it is like a postcard, little Fairyloot stamp, and it just says like, from Olympus to blank. So that was that item. Again, like kind of useless, but like I guess a fun little decoration if you are one of those people that likes to have things on your bookshelves. And then the next item is my personal favorite, and I immediately claimed it when we were opening the box. I was like, that is mine, you cannot take that away from me. And it is this notebook, which as you can tell has like a little bit of a sheen to it. It has like this sort of Asian Chinese inspired design on it, which I really love. It's got like lanterns and these clouds and a bottle, and according to the spoiler card, this is inspired by the legend of the elixir of life. Gods love luxurious things, so we had to opt for gilded edges, which it does in fact have gilded edges, if you can see. There we go, which I think is so cool. But yeah, so it is a elasticated, just plain lined notebook, which is so handy. It's like a very sophisticated design, like, you know, I could totally use this at work and not be embarrassed by it. Which I might be with some of my other notebook choices, which are quite out there or cutesy. This one is quite grown up, I think, but still has like a fun design on it. And that is the final item, I believe. So you got the notebook, a canvas shelf organizer, a tote bag, pin, and wooden bookmark. Pretty good month for items compared to some of the other ones I've seen. And then the last thing is the book. So in the bottom of the box we have the book, and we have the tarot cards. So for the tarot cards this month, which is something that Fairyloot do every month, if you don't know, so they have these two, and the characters on these cards are based on the characters from the book. That's the back of the tarot cards, part of the Celestial series. And then this is the front of the tarot card. So we've got the Seven of Stars with, I believe, I don't know if she's the main character or if they're like jointly the main characters. And that's the other card. So this is the Eight of Stars. I think the character art is cute and it makes me excited to read the book. This will be for everyone who hasn't seen this box yet. First thing you see when you open it is black sprayed edges, and then you so on top here we have the author letter, again with some really cute artwork. I need to find a way to like display these because I actually really want to collect these. I think they look so fun, especially since they've got the characters on it. And then the book. So this is the book of the month. This is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and there are a number of customizations on this book to make it a special edition, which I am absolutely obsessed with as my first ever Fairyloot book. So first thing, we have a redesigned cover entirely. I will put the original cover here. This is what it looks like if you buy it sort of from any sort of standard retailer. As you can see, this is completely different. So we've got a black and white illustration on the front of the characters. It's similar to the original design, but sort of flipped. It's reminiscent but completely different, and I personally think that this is a lot nicer. I wasn't a massive fan of the original cover. And then we've got the title and these little stars and the author's name all in gold foil. Don't know if you can see, there we go. It's all foiled, and then we've got the title. The lighting in here is making this impossible. We've got the title and author's name on the spine, and on the back is more of the swirly pattern and more foiled stars with the quote, "Two rivals, two stories, two hearts, one fate." One of my favorite things about this book, and one of the things I was super excited to see what we would get, are these sprayed edges on the side of the book. So obviously top and bottom we've got black sprayed edges, but then on the side we have this gorgeous, what is it, digital sprayed edge with letters and stars on it. Perfection. Then you get to the inside of the book and it just gets better. So there's nothing on the underside of this, but I don't ever want to see anything on the underside of that unless it's actually a reversible cover. This is what she looks like naked. So we've got this amazing white and gold celestial design on the front and the back covers. Oh, just like look how beautiful that looks, like shifting in the light. Like, oh my god, look at that. And then on the inside we've got these amazing foiled end paper designs with the characters on, and a typewriter and letters and pictures and flowers. I mean, like, how cute is that illustration of the characters there? So the end papers are the same on the front and back. So that is the book. It makes me nervous that this is white because I literally have just done my makeup for the first time in months and I've already got foundation all over my white t-shirt. So the fact that this is a white book and I may or may not have grubby foundation residue all over me is making me extremely nervous. This book is about essentially two rival journalists, and they are competing for the same job at a newspaper, I believe. The girl, whose name is Iris, she writes letters to her brother who is missing, and her rival somehow comes across these letters in a magical way and they develop a friendship without knowing who they are. Basically, that's the premise of where the story goes. It's got typewriters, war, gods. It's got very much World War II-esque vibes, so that sort of historical era. I'm interested to see, because on the spoiler, like aesthetic spoiler thing that Fairyloot posted, it had like dragons and things. I'm very curious to see how World War II and dragons and mythical gods and things all come together and like magical letters. Like it just sounds like there's a lot going on, and I'm interested to see how this all come together because they're all things that intrigue me individually. So I'm very excited to read this book, and also very scared to read this book because I don't want to ruin this gorgeous edition. So that is everything that was in the May Fairyloot Feeding Gods box. I am super happy with it as my first ever Fairyloot box. The items were great. I'm definitely gonna get use out of at least 3 of them, and the pin is a great little collector's piece. The book itself is beautiful and amazing, and honestly could possibly be one of my favorite books that I own. It's gonna be hard to top, so that makes me excited going forward. I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make book videos about books. All I know is that they get me excited, and I wanted to share that excitement with you guys. So I guess that's gonna be the end of this video. So thank you for watching. Like I said, I will be doing some more book related videos soon. I'm also filming the first half of this year's book haul next. Come back for that if you are interested. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for coming back to my channel after I've been away for ages. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.